So you're in the middle of Joburg. How much sun do you actually get from this?
South Africa is blessed with an abundance of solar resources.
Yeah.
Solar PV first really took off in Europe, and even in some of our worst solar resource areas in South Africa, like Durban or East London, you're still getting more than double than what you get in Europe.
Yeah.
So Johannesburg has plenty of sun. It's one of the top in the country.
Yeah.
The tariffs that you're offsetting here are particularly high. But really, solar works anywhere in South Africa now. The cost is fantastic, the returns are great, and it's completely bankable. The sun's going to get up tomorrow no matter what.
Yes, of course. Tell us a little bit more about the return on investments on a property such as this.
Terra Firma has been working at this for the last decade in South Africa, and we're fortunate to be the largest in the country at what we do. Really on the back of creating really good return on investment for our clients, anywhere from 1 to 4 years, really, from a return on investment. It's key. 8 years ago, 9 years ago, everyone thought solar power couldn't pay for itself, that it was a technology that was a nice to have.
Yeah.
Today, you see it as a way to really enhance your assets, to find untapped potential and untapped revenue within your buildings, within your shopping mall, within your factory, either through lower costs of electricity, increased roof rental, or many people now simply choose to own it themselves through innovative financing solutions, or even investing their own capital. There are very few returns that you get in South Africa or even globally that match that of a solar plant.
Okay, it's really fantastic. I mean, the partnerships that you go into, from a business perspective as well, I'm sure it makes a lot of sense to the investors. How do you keep that? How do you sustain that relationship strategically, etc.?
Terra Firma believes strongly in partnerships. We work with a lot of commercial property partners, a lot of commercial and industrial partners, and we believe that by doing things in partnership, you achieve far more than by simply trying to doing it on your own. So our partnership's really based around giving the best service, really good returns, and being a trusted technical partner. That's what our skill set is. Iris brings the roof space, the tenants, the load, and the ability for us to take our skill set and their skill set and marry the two to create an investment that is quite compelling for the shareholders, both of Iris and for myself.
We believe in doing well by doing good. Did you know that South Africa has 73% sunlight hours during the day? To make use of this staggering statistic and to reduce our carbon footprint, we have decided to put the vast roof spaces of shopping centers to good use and install solar plants at the retail investments of the Momentum Direct Property Fund. In support of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, our ambition to address climate change as well as reduce carbon emissions, we have cumulatively invested more than 2.1 billion from our shareholder portfolio in renewable energy projects in terms of onshore wind and solar photovoltaic. In 2020, we embarked on a solar partnership journey with Terra Firma Solutions, which is a Cape Town-based company with global interests. By joining of hands and through our investment, we have completed 7 solar plant installation projects at 7 of our retail properties. This means that we are already reducing 6,732 tons of CO2 emissions, which is the average annual emission of 969 individuals. More than 7,000 megawatt is being generated, which is equivalent to providing clean energy to 645 households. Our latest solar plant of 7,000 kilowatt was recently completed at our Taung Mall in the Northwest Province.
Iris Property Group, through the Momentum Direct Property Portfolio, have invested a significant amount of time and effort in trying to find various ways to help reduce the portfolio's carbon footprint. Some of these initiatives have included the reduction of water and electricity within the direct property portfolio. What we found was quite unique, that renewable energy via solar happens to be the single biggest contributor in helping reducing our carbon footprint. In 2020, the portfolio, through ERIS, investigated the possibility of implementing solar at a number of shopping centres throughout the country. Through a partnership with a company called Terra Firma, we were able to create 6 solar plants throughout the country and have plans to grow this to 7 plants in the next year. Terra Firma, being a company with strong reputation and substantial experience in the solar innovation, made them an obvious partner of choice. Solar is quite unique. It's unique in the nature by providing unique opportunities to a fund like Momentum Direct Property. The first opportunity is obvious in providing clean energy to the grid. The second opportunity is the investment opportunity it provides our current investors into our fund. What it does provide us is a substantial enhanced return for our investors for the capital that's invested into building these solar plants. And lastly comes the social element that solar brings to our fund. We're able to provide smaller tenants within our rural shopping centres an opportunity of a reduced tariff. This tariff allows these tenants to grow their business and allows our fund the opportunity to be a partner with these smaller communities where we are quite prominent in. The property portfolio has embraced the net zero target by 2050. We believe it's quite achievable by a combination of investment into smart technology as well as further renewables within the fund via solar. We believe it could be achievable even before 2050 should government legislation allow us to sell surplus power into the national grid.